This first inequality here, negative 2 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than 6, is choice C. This is the one that we already talked about. We know that the area shared by the two inequalities here is the one that needs to be shaded in, which is just this area. Now let's try an or. Negative 2 is less than x, or x is less than 6. This is definitely tricky. The way that I like to try to graph these is to start by putting the proper parentheses or brackets at the proper places and facing the proper direction. So first we have negative 2 is less than or equal to x. I come down to negative 2, and I know this needs to be a square bracket because of the less than or equal to. And I know that values of x are going to lie to the right of negative 2 and including negative 2. So I put a square bracket facing to the right. Now we have this, or x is less than 6. So I come over to 6, and I put a round bracket facing to the left, since x is less than 6. Now, or means that all acceptable values of x will either fulfill this criteria or this criteria. So that means they'll either be in this range, anything greater than or equal to 2, or they'll either be in this range. And of course, anything in the middle is fine too. So this is the entire number line shaded in. That's choice A. Probably not what we would have expected when we just looked at this. You can see what a huge difference there is when we switched from and to or. Negative 2 is less than or equal to x, and x is greater than 6. Start with a square bracket pointing to the right at negative 2. And this area needs to overlap with some area that's graphed by the x is greater than 6 line. We know that if we graph this first inequality, it's going to be everything greater than or equal to negative 2. And the second inequality is going to share everything that's shaded by that line that's greater than 6. So the only thing we actually need to shade is this section, the greater than 6 part. So that's choice D. And finally, our last one. Well, we know the answer must be B, because that's the only one that's left. But let's graph it anyway. Negative 2 is less than or equal to x. So as before, square bracket at negative 2 pointing to the right. Or x is greater than 6. So that gives us this. That means that we need all of these values that are greater than or equal to 2 to be filled in, because we need to include all the values that fit either of these things. Everything that's greater than 6 is also greater than or equal to negative 2. So the number line for this looks exactly like the number line for this inequality alone would look. That's choice B.